Hey ladies and gentlemen, Steven here from the YouTube channel Redolessence. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Today I got my good friend Leroy joining me.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
So Leroy does have his own channel. I'm going to link it down below, so definitely make sure to check it out. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a closer look at a fragrance by the company Parfum Vintage. And this one is called Emperor Extrait. So stay tuned. Alright, so this is one of the newest fragrances released by this company. The perfumer for this brand is Damien Stammers. A lot of you, if you're watching at home, you probably have some level of familiarity with this brand. So basically what they do is they take tried and true established DNAs. It could be Aventus, Green Irish Tweed, Dolce & Gabbana by Man, and they try to sort of tweak it around to make their own version or their own iteration of a particular fragrance. Now, truth be told, they have a lot of Aventus clones. They have Beyond Noir Intense, Emperor Extrait, Parfum Vintage, the original, the Intense, so on and so forth. And so you have it on skin. I've been wearing it all week. I actually wore it to the conference. There was a gentleman that just passed by as we were getting ready to shoot the video, and I gave him my decan. Yep. And so I hope he puts it to good use. But I guess I'll start with you. What do you get from this fragrance?
Right away, I get lemon. And I get like birch a little bit, or a little bit of smokiness. But I pick up some lemon, and it's a really soft, almost powdery lemon. Okay. It doesn't really smell like a real lemon, which I actually like in this fragrance. It's like a softer Aventus. I like it. I like it a lot.
I can see what you mean. Yeah, softer regarding like the presence of smoke. I know a lot of the newer batches of Aventus have a lot more vanilla in them, and I think that's kind of one of the points that Damien and I were discussing when we were chatting on Facebook. The thing with this one though is I do get more of that vanilla, which will kind of put it in softer territory.
I do get that.
Yeah, maybe perhaps even a little bit smoother as well, and I do get that citrusy appeal in the opening, which is really awesome. Like, I really enjoy this one. Typically, you know, truth be told, I am getting kind of bored of the Aventus clones. I know Mercedes-Benz has one now. Mont Blanc Explorer is like, yeah, it's called Select.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Mercedes, wow.
Yeah, check it out, check it out. And so, I don't know, I'm getting kind of tired of it, but when I have a company like Parfum Vintage that consistently releases versions of Aventus that are also quite good, I don't know, I seem to sort of keep them on my radar. With this one though, I do get that Aventus characteristic smell, which is on account of like, of course, pineapple and apple and blackcurrant, and I know there's an aroma chemical in here called manzanate, which kind of gives off of that fruity vibe. So I am still getting a little bit of that, a lot of that actually, to be honest with you, but I think the vanilla really shines in this one.
Yes.
Yeah. So I know they have another one called King and King Intense. They have one with vanilla in the name. But this one for me is, I think, one of the better iterations. And truth be told, as much as I do like the smokier batches of Aventus, I kind of like the direction that they've gone in with the newer versions. And so I'm really enjoying this one.
Yeah, this actually might low-key be one of my favorite interpreters. I can't even say it right. This might be one of my favorite versions.
Oh, okay. All right, that's cool.
Of Aventus. Like, I really like this vanilla lemon smell that I'm getting, and it's slightly smoky. Like, I really like this. Like,
yeah,
I didn't expect it like this much, because like you said, I'm getting tired of the Aventus thing too, because it's like every other month it's like somebody has an Aventus clone. So this one took me by surprise. I like it.
Cool, man. Awesome. And I'm glad that I was able to introduce you to something new.
Yeah.
So I do want to say in full disclosure, this bottle was sent to me for review. Of course, at the end of the day, all opinions will remain our own. It just happens to be a fragrance that I really like. There are some iterations that they put out that I wasn't a huge fan of, and for said reason, I didn't cover them on my channel. This one I do feel as though was going in a really interesting direction, and it almost like revealed a personality of Aventus that we don't see too much of. Now, I do have to say though, if you want Aventus, I think you need to go out there and get Aventus. Right?
Absolutely.
And so I'm always a proponent or an advocate of getting the real thing. And so, and truth be told, there are some ingredients that Aventus has that you won't be able to find in other fragrances because they are captive ingredients. So they own or they have the licensing rights basically to those ingredients.
Yes.
So if you like Aventus, get Aventus. But if you're in the market for an inexpensive clone, I think that this one is a really good bang for your buck.
Absolutely, I agree with that fully.
So once again, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Lee, thank you so much for coming on my channel.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
So once again, I'm going to leave Lee's information down below. Definitely check him out. He has a lot of topics covering men's fragrance and men's style. And so I'm really happy that I was able to run into him at this year's Menfluential, because truth be told, he was the only other fragrance reviewer here today. Yeah. So at least we got a little bit of like a bonding experience today. So definitely check him out. Really good stuff.
All right. Awesome, guys. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Bye.